friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be sharing a quick recipe video with you for my vegan crock pot porkless tacos, and it's like no mock meats or anything. So first you're going to want to put your crock pot on low and give it a nice spray down, and this to me is necessary. You don't want your stuff to stick, so go ahead and give it a nice little spritz, and then from there you're going to want to add 2 cans of this jackfruit. I get mine at Trader Joe's. You could probably do fresh jackfruit as well. I just find this to be a lot easier. You don't have to boil the brine off or anything because this is like a pork barbacoa style, so it's supposed to be sweet and spicy. So you're just going to put it in there just as is, straight out of the can. Do drain the cans. Then you're going to want to add a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. You can do a 1/4 cup or use coconut sugar. I just really like the brown sugar. Then you're going to need a single can of Original Rotel. And what's interesting is this recipe I created from a pork recipe that I used to use before I went vegan back in the day. So I decided to recreate it in a vegan way. Now there are a lot of spices that you're going to want to add to this and a cup of water. I didn't add it at this time because I didn't know it was going to need it. So I will put the recipe down below in the description though, so you can follow that along. Then after about 4 to 6 hours, the jackfruit is going to be like falling apart and in shreds, kind of like pork would be. And you're just going to want to fry some shells. And when I say shells, I'm just referring to frying in a little bit of oil some corn tortillas. I got these at Trader Joe's. I actually feel like the Trader Joe's ones for some reason are better. My husband and I were both like really impressed. And then you're just going to want to take them to a wire rack with a dish under it just to get any excess grease off. You do not have to fry them like this. It just makes them really tasty. And then you're just going to want to get any kind of toppers. So we have the shells here, the romaine lettuce that we've washed and diced up, some tomato. You can use a vegan cheese. We're using Nutritional yeast here for a cheddar-like flavor, and some Cholula hot sauce, of course, because it is the best. And then you're just going to want to go ahead and build your tacos. We served these with a side of Spanish rice made by yours truly. And you're just going to want to put some of the filling in, which you're finally going to get to see what that looks like here. So do you see what I mean? It just looks like a pork barbacoa to me, but it's all jackfruit and it doesn't taste like jackfruit brine or anything like that. It has a really beautiful flavor. The spices are important. I didn't mention them while doing this voiceover because I couldn't remember them, but I did write them down, so they will be down below. I think it's just like garlic powder, salt, pepper, like it's basic stuff. It's nothing complicated, but you are going to want to make sure that you have those because they really do give this more of a meaty-like flavor, I guess, if that's what you're going for. Like, this was so good. I'm confident that if like my family didn't know I was vegan, I could show up to a party with this filling and they would think it was meat. Like, it was that good. Very reminiscent of pork, in my opinion. So super delicious, super bomb, and all of that information will be down below. I hope you will make your tacos, and if you do make them, please share your creations with me. I would really appreciate it. I'm at Kloee Taylor on both Instagram and Twitter, so let me know what you think of the recipe, and don't forget, when you stand up in your own authenticity, you empower everyone around you to do the same. I love you all so, so much, and I will catch you in a future video. Bye!